Morning, everyone. I hope you're doing really well today. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their IBS, bloating, heartburn, any other kind of debilitating digestive issues. And I do this with state-of-the-art gut testing and using supplements and dietary upgrades to really bring things back into balance for you and get you back to living life as you should do. And so I have had a couple of queries this week about probiotics and prebiotics. So I thought I'd just do a quick rundown about the difference. So I shall cover what they are, why you might need them, best sources from diet, and also the best sources or what to look for if you want to supplement as well. Just to mention before we start that sometimes if you start to increase levels of high fiber foods or anything like that in your diet, or you start to supplement, it can in certain situations make things worse for you. So if you have got ongoing quite debilitating gut symptoms, constipation, diarrhea or whatever, it's a good idea to test if you've tried experimenting with these foods before, all these supplements, and it's making things worse for you. That's where testing comes in. It's so important, so we can have a look what's going on in there and possibly get rid of some bad bacteria, or not bad bacteria, but sometimes bacteria which is in the place it shouldn't be, etc. But failing that, so if you're not affected by that at all, then the differences between probiotics and prebiotics are that the probiotics, most people are familiar with this now, probiotics are your friendly bacteria. So they live in your gut, they do good work and are really instrumental in keeping your health ticking over nicely. And we have, when you supplement probiotics, and you're going to get species that are just going to whip through, do good work. They'll hang around for a while and then disappear off again. You've also got other species which are your commensals that stay in there all the time, and the prebiotics you need to feed them and keep them well nourished so they flourish and they continue to do their good work and they don't get diminished at all. So that's mainly the difference. So as much as you need your probiotics, they are vitally important and they will do great things for your health, you really also need those prebiotics as well to really beef them up, feed them, keep them well fed and nourished so they can continue to do their good work. So food wise, we tend to find that prebiotic kind of foods are still very lacking in the average diet. So prebiotic foods are things like leeks, onions, garlic, chicory, etc., etc. And if your diet is low in these, then it can unfortunately result in things like indigestion, poor immunity, weight gain and inflammation, which is of course what we want to avoid. So is it best to supplement prebiotics or probiotics? Well, I would say certainly doing a course of both if you've got some issues would be a good idea. But as I say, if you have got these ongoing issues you can't get to the bottom of, always best to test first, and just to make sure that you don't get any aggravation going on there. But both are very, very important. So as I say, prebiotics and making sure the probiotics are nice and plentiful and flourishing in your gut. So if you want to supplement prebiotics, what should you look for then? So you're going to see products out there which are labelled FOS, F-O-S, which is an abbreviation of fructooligosaccharides, and you might see inulin, and you also might see GOS, which is galacto-oligosaccharides. So they all do great work and they will all be in your gut feeding different strains of bacteria. So this is another good reason why it's an idea to test, because then you can see which bacteria species you're lacking in, and how you can feed them properly and get them flourishing again. So you can get a real targeted approach, which is lovely. As I say, you've got natural sources as well if you want to just kind of increase these in your diet. So leeks, onions, garlic, chicory are all fantastic sources. So if you wanted to work on that from, you know, a more natural way, then that would be a good way to do it as well. Use them liberally in your cooking, but you may want to build up slowly. So